some better lighting. That's what I need, some better lighting. How's that for lighting, huh? How's that for lighting up a room? Listen what I say. Listen what I say. Hey, what's up, guys and gals? How's everybody doing tonight? My wife, Lynn. What's up? Tuesday night. It's kind of like a Monday night in a way, you know what I'm saying? Tuesday nights and Monday nights are very similar. Mondays and Tuesdays just suck. Y'all, you know what I'm talking about. Lynn, I'm sure you do too. Mondays and Tuesdays just suck. After the weekend, it's hard to get yourself back in a working state of mind. Get back in the grind, you know? Tomorrow's hump day. We get over that hump, and then it's all downhill. Why are the weekends, like Fridays and Saturdays, considered the best days of the week, you know? Mostly everybody I know, if you ask them, what's your favorite day of the week? They're going to tell you either Friday or Saturday. I bet you $1 million. Mine's Friday for some reason. I don't know why. I just like Fridays. I've always liked Fridays. Saturdays aren't too bad either. Sundays, that day, it's like you don't have to work. Well, I do, but a lot of people don't work on Sundays. But it's just the day before Monday and the day before you got to go back to work. And it just eats at you all day because you're like, fuck. It's all you think about. Shit, I got to go back to work tomorrow. Fuck. But that's life. You know what I'm saying? That's life, though. It really is. You got to get up. You got to go to work. You know, there are people that, you know, stay on welfare and never work a day in their life and things like that and get by. But in today's day and age, you know, and I was raised up, if you want something, you got to go out and get a job and you got to go out and get it yourself. Nothing's going to be handed to you in this world, in life. Nothing is ever handed to you for free in life. You know what I'm saying? You want something, you got to go out and get it. You got to go out and earn it. There are rare occasions where some people are born a little more financially well off than others. You know, you get these trust fund babies that are just born into millions and millions of dollars, and they never have to work a day in their life. They never have to make their bed. They never have to do the dishes. They never have to do any chores. And unfortunately, when they grow up, that's just how it is. They're lazy. They don't want to work. They just get money free handed to them. But those are the type of people that, if an apocalyptic situation were to happen, those are the type of people that would be in the most trouble. You know what I'm saying? They would need our help. They would be in some serious shit. They wouldn't know what to do without their phones, their computers, their bank account, their money, their cars. They wouldn't know what to do. They definitely would not know how to hunt. They wouldn't know how to fish. They wouldn't know how to make a fire. They wouldn't even want to get dirty or get dirt on their pants to get down on one knee to even start a freaking fire. They wouldn't know how to, basically sterilize water and, filter out water to make it drinkable, because you can't just go to any water source and drink it. There are, bacteria, and you will get dysentery, and you could even die for that matter, probably. There's certain steps you have to take in order to obtain clean drinking water. Boil it. That always works. You can boil the shit out of it, and that should kill anything. I wouldn't even trust drinking the rainwater in today's day and age. I really wouldn't. Would you trust drinking the rainwater in today's day and age? There's people that live off the grid that, they rely on Mother Nature. They rely on the rain to get their water. You know what I'm saying? And they build these things, and the water funnels down, and they catch the water, these little water catches they make, and they drink the water. Now, in today's day and age, with all the chemtrails going on above us in the sky, all the poisons being sprayed out, all the factories pollutions, the cars pollutions, do you really want to drink that water? How clean is that water? I would want to boil that water. And that might not even get everything out, because who knows what's in that shit in the chemtrails, you know what I'm saying? I don't know everything that's in there. I just know it's a lot of bad shit. It's definitely not water vapor, that's for sure. It is not a condensation trail. Condensation trail is a water trail. Therefore, every single plane, big plane, commercial airliners, whatever have you, would have it coming out of the back. And not all planes do. If you look up in the sky, you will see some planes chemtrailing and with stuff coming out the back, and you will see planes that don't. Usually the planes that don't are commercial airliners. The ones that are spraying ain't commercial airliners. They don't have any insignias on them. They're just painted one or two plain dull colors. So if they were condensation trails, every single plane up there in the sky would be doing it. You get what I'm saying? They would be. It would just, why would one do it and one not do it? You know what I'm saying? It's not condensation. That's for damn sure. We know it's a sky matrix. We see them filling in the lines, the black spots. I've seen the videos. We've all seen the videos, We're growing a little more hipper by the day. We're not as dumb as we used to be on certain things like this. Although I was never really that dumb to begin with on topics like this, because I've really never had the blinders on my entire life. I've always thought outside the box. What's going on in the comment section? Just a little worried because my doctor keeps calling. See, I started chemo yet, and sound worried that I have not started yet. Well, you got to call the doctors and get with that, babe. Those people must have off on the week. You got some new subs. Yeah, I got a little bit of subs over the last, over the weekend, basically, Lynn. I just did networking, I went in different chat rooms and, made friends with people and, subscribed to their page and they subscribed to mine. I didn't get that many, but I had, last week I had I was in the 280s and now I'm over 320. So that's over 40 subs in a matter of a couple days. So that ain't bad. If I did that every single couple of days, it would be no time till I hit 1,000. But you know, there's only so many rooms you can chat and network in. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I go in the knitting rooms and say, "Hey, subscribe to my channel." I wish I had more subs. Yeah, me too, babe. At a gas station getting sick, babe. Okay. I would not drink rain without boiling it. Yeah, me neither, Len. For sure. Me neither. There was a time, maybe in the 80s when I was a kid, I would say, yeah, fuck yeah. And I used to drink rainwater when I was a kid. I used to catch it in your hand and drink it and do all things the kids do. You know what I'm saying? A watermelon slushy. This thing is fucking so good. But it's all sugar. But with all the chemicals being sprayed everywhere in the sky, people, I could only imagine what seeps into those, molecules of rain. You know what I'm saying? You're probably drinking mercury and all kinds of different metals and coppers and whatever have you when you're drinking that shit because it has to go through all the fucking basically because you have the clouds, which are up here, and you have the chemtrail clouds that are usually just below the regular clouds. A lot of times we'll have clouds. You'll think it's a cloudy day. You'll go outside, you'll look up, you'll say, huh, it's, pretty cloudy today or partly cloudy today. And a lot of times those won't even be clouds. Those will be chemtrails. What they do is they spray during the nighttime too, people. What they do is they spray a shitload of lines everywhere. And you see them with your eyes. They expand, they get bigger, they go for miles. Well, all these things meet up with each other in the sky and they come together and they just form. Ooh. Your mom? When did you see her to get this?
When she was at the church.
What else you get? Where'd you get that jacket?
This one on me?
Yeah.
I had it. I put it on before I left.
Mark Sargent's mom. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. Right now, we're just discussing, rainwater. Is it safe to drink these days? And with all the chemtrailing and things going on in the sky, do you think it would be safe to drink? And I don't think it would. I don't think it would be. Lynn doesn't seem to think it would be. We were talking about trust fund babies and how if an apocalyptic situation were to happen here on Earth, the rich people that were born with silver spoons in their mouth, those are going to be the people that need the most help. Guys like me know how to start a fire, know how to hunt, know how to fish, things like that. Basic survival tools and instincts. And a lot of people don't have that because a lot of people are glued to their phones. A lot of people are glued to the video games nowadays. And I feel really bad because everybody just takes everything for freaking granted. And nobody ever stops to think, hey, gee, this could actually happen. Like an asteroid could hit us. It has in the past. It killed the dinosaurs, for Christ's sake. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when it's going to hit us again. So we will get hit by an asteroid again. That's a fact, 100%. And people just take their life for granted every day and just glued to their phone, and they never stop to think about the shit. Gee, maybe I should take some survival classes or learn how to start a fire or learn how to boil water correctly or, do something. But nobody pays attention to that because everybody believes what the media is telling them. Everybody believes what they're hearing on YouTube, Facebook, all the social media outlets. It's all brainwashing people. They control the airwaves. They control everything. They control what we eat, what we watch, what we listen to, what we're being told, our news, everything. And you got to allow yourself to block that out and think outside the box on certain topics, and then you will find the truth. You really will. Truth will set you free. Being on a different time zone now, I rarely get to see you live. It's nice to see you. Well, thank you. It's very nice to see you too. It's very acidic. Rain, yeah. I would have to say. I mean, look at all the fucking metals and shit in those chemtrail things. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back. All right, where were we? Whatever it is, what it is. Where were we? Acid rain, chemtrails, trust fund babies not being prepared for the end because let's just face the facts, people. Things ain't getting any better in our skies. That's for sure. They're not getting any better. Um, if you do your research last 6 months, there's been a lot of shit going on in our skies, a lot of lights, a lot of blue beams, projected blue beams, like holographic, almost 3D imaged type beams that just turn off and on like a light switch, like a dime. I've seen it with my own eyes. Some say it's part of a government space project Blue Beam. Um, I think they could be right. I mean, I don't know if that's UFOs causing those lights. I don't know if those are being caused by UFOs. Part of me believes that it's being caused by us. I don't know. Yours? No, I'll light another one.
What is your problem?
I don't have a problem. What the fuck are you talking about? Jeez. Wish I had a lab to test what solids are in it in the actual rainwater itself. Yeah, me too. I'd really like to know. That is a good question. Because if we can find out what's in that water, then essentially we're finding out what's in the sky and what's in those actual things coming out of the back of planes. We'll be able to tell because if that's just water condensation, then there should only be water condensation in the raindrop then, right? Not copper or zinc or fucking lead or nothing like that, right? That's a good, why hasn't anybody ever done that? I'm sure somebody has done that. Come on, someone's had to have done that before. Sent rainwater to a lab. Yeah. But then again, you send it to the damn lab, and how trustable are those labs? You know what I'm saying? The government controls everything, and can you really trust the lab to send you back the right results? You know what I'm saying? I don't know these days. If you had an inside guy who worked in that field, maybe a friend of the family or something, I'd say yes. Our skies, what's going on, brother? Puff, puff, pass, sun kisses. Sun kisses. Where's sun kisses? Is that Sergeant's mom? You changed your name to Sergeant's mom from Sun Kisses? Is that what did I miss? Went to Aura. Hi Russ. Hello, Bill. Going to send a link for a radar might show where those beams are coming from. Might not show up in chat. All right, brother. Appreciate it. I've seen the beams myself. I actually am one of the first people to actually, see these things in the sky. This was over 2 years ago. And I had plenty of witnesses because I did it on live feeds and everything. Caught this thing in the sky. I don't have the videos no more because they were on an older channel that got terminated. And I don't have storage space on my phone to be able to hold videos from 2 years ago. So, I lost them. But they showed up. Those blue lights showed up every single night. Well, not every single night, but in a course of a 2-week span, okay, they would show up, say it was Monday, Tuesday, then you wouldn't see them Wednesday, then you'd see them Thursday, then you wouldn't see them Friday, then you'd see them Saturday and Sunday. This went on for like 2 weeks, and I was documenting it in the sky. Hello, our sky. Went to oral surgeon and had a tooth extracted. I hate that, man. I hate that. I had to do that not so long ago, brother, and unfortunately, I'll probably have to do it again because I broke a damn tooth in the back over here on a damn pork rind a couple weeks ago. Had to get another channel. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if I'm subscribed to that one. Let me see. I got to see if I'm subscribed to that one. Go to channel. Nope, I wasn't even subscribed to that channel. I am now. Sunkiss. Bam. Done like dinner. I have seen those being too, no joke. I am sorry. Excellent. I'm getting Patricia Steers cat high. Getting a cat high? Some catnip or some pot? I'm getting. Might be back. Have fun, y'all. All right, Jason. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Appreciate it. Had a lot of jets flying here last night after dark. I think military. Really? Where are you at again, brother? Where are you at again, our skies? Michigan? Michigan, right? Yeah, we've been having some strange stuff too. We've been seeing fighter jets over our general area. We're in a suburb of Buffalo, New York, and normally we don't see fighter jets flying over. And if we do, they're in formation, either flying to an air show at Niagara Falls Air Force Base or coming from. But we don't usually just fucking see them randomly, one or two flying around, fucking doing circles and creating sonic booms and shaking houses. And that's what these things were doing. And this was a couple weeks ago, and been seeing a lot of helicopters, the big ones, the fucking Chinooks. Been seeing a lot of Chinooks, especially when I'm at work going towards the South towns. From a small town. You don't live in Michigan? I thought you were in Michigan. It's somewhere out there that way, ain't it? Missouri, Ohio, Indiana. Hey, I'm glad that you called out Tyler from Security 10. Thank you, Sun Kisses. Somebody had to do it. The dude's a money grubbing freaking punk. He really is. He's just a punk. He's posting cat videos now. He's just, you know, he really grinds my gears. He really does. Because, his heart is not in it. He doesn't care about disclosure. He only cares about one thing, and that's filling his pockets. It was disgusting how much money he made on one of his live chats. I watched for like 20 minutes and he got like 14 grand in donations. People were just pumping them out. 2,500 here, 3,800 here. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Why are they sending this guy money? All he is doing is getting other people's videos and showing them on his own channel. Same thing I do, except I don't make any money and I don't want to make any money. I want disclosure to happen. That's my ultimate goal. Never will my channel be monetized. I don't care if I have 10 million subs. I'm not monetizing my channel ever. Was it an April Fool's joke though, Lynn? Or I don't know. Part of me thought, because everybody loves cat videos, funny cat videos. It was like clickbait because people click on it. You know what I'm saying? People love funny cat videos. I don't know. What did he run? Here's how you'll know the answer to that question. If you watched his video and there was commercials running on it, on that cat thing, if he had any commercials running on it, then he was probably making money off that video. Who has 200K and then 61K? You talking about Tyler? 150,000 subs? He had millions though, Lynn. He was up to like 2 or 3 million subscribers, I think. So if he was up that much, then he lost millions. Or was it he just lost 150,000 out of the 2 million or whatever he had? That's crazy. YouTube fucking with him, huh? Well, that's what happens when you monetize your channel. YouTube basically owns you. They run you. They control you. They limit what you can post, what you can't post. You can't curse. You can't do none of that. Because if you are monetized and you start talking away like I do, like you got a trucker mouth, then they're just going to terminate your channel instantly. Bloop. Bye-bye. Easy as that. And being monetized ain't all it's made out to be. Yes, you generate revenue and you collect money, especially if your videos are going viral and, now hundreds of thousands and millions of people are watching it. Then, yeah, you're making money, but only at 61,000. Yeah, he was up to like 2 million, Lynn. I got to check this out now. Let's check this out here. Let's look up Secure Team. Our good friend Tyler over there at Secure Team over there. No, he's still at 2 million. He's at, I don't know if you could see this. It's hard to see because of the glare. Is it upside down? It looks upside down. There we go. 2 million 80. No. 2,080,683. He said I monetize, I am making crap. Well, that's because you gotta have your videos gotta be going viral, basically, arse guys. You got to be getting, 700,000-800,000 views on your videos and stuff to be really generating a profit like that. Secure Team would make a profit because he's got 2 million subs and he's hitting, hundreds of thousands of views on damn near every freaking video. So, Third Phase is another one. They did a video and I just, wrote what I thought it was in the comment section and they blocked me. Straight up blocked me, and I wasn't going against their channel or nothing. I was subscribed to them. I actually liked the channel. I was subscribed to them and everything. And it was like, my opinion is it could be this because of this, because they were trying to say, the algorithms were screwed up when you search UFO videos. And I was telling them, well, you got to scroll far down because most of the UFO videos are coming from channels that don't have a lot of subscribers. So you're not going to see those unless you scroll way down. And they erased my comment and blocked me from the channel just for saying that. I'm like, wow, because he was trying to push a whole the government was in on it agenda. And I was just trying to say, they might be, but I think this is why you're not seeing the stuff, and they just straight up blocked me. Hey. Guess I'm a blockable type of guy, huh? These blue beams, though, man, they're just popping up in every corner of the freaking planet last few months. Seems like every week or two, there's another blue beam video popping out from Canada, from Norway, from Sweden, from South America, from the United States, from Mexico, from Russia, from China. It's like, what the hell is going on here? Because obviously whatever's doing it, it's coming from space because it's being seen in every country. And I tried driving towards the blue beam when I seen it the one night, and we drove and we drove and we drove and we could not get any closer to it. So that just right there tells you it was coming from the sky. And it was being projected. You can only see it on the night where there's clouds or chemtrails. Because if it's got nothing to project off of, you're not going to see it. Because those are basically like laser lights going through the sky being projected. You know what I'm saying? And they need a surface to hit to be able to show. And a chemtrail and a cloud creates the perfect surface for these blue beams to be able to be seen. And that's why you only see them. And that's a fact. You will only see these things, this phenomenon in the sky. You will only see this on days with chemtrails or clouds. Facts. Because they have something to project off of. And it's like a hologram almost. And they could turn it on and off like a light switch. I've seen it with my own eyes. Boop. It pops so open. It's like a portal door opening and closing. It's like, boop. Boop. And it's gone. Boop. It's gone. Like, what the fuck? And it ain't coming from the ground. Now, could this have something to do with President Donald Trump, Pence space program talk? Could this be some new technology that we either already have or we're just now working on and trying to fix out the problems of it? Maybe. This blue beam could be some kind of major space weapon. I read an article yesterday. Japan landed on an asteroid. This is a true story, people. This happened not that long ago. Japan landed some kind of rover, something, some probe. I don't know what it was. They landed something on an asteroid. They planted some kind of big ass bomb on the asteroid, and they gave it enough time to take off and to the other side of the asteroid to take cover. And they blew a huge fucking chunk of this asteroid. They blew it. They blew it to smithereens, basically. I couldn't believe what I was reading when I was reading the article, because I was like, if Japan could land on an asteroid and actually blow up the asteroid, or parts of it, then that movie Armageddon that has Bruce Willis in it, that shit can actually fucking happen. And some people say it's already happened with those Cyrus Rex back when Scott Cohn from Planet X over there was saying all the asteroids were going to hit back in like 2016, 2017. Some people firmly believe that we were supposed to get hit by an asteroid that year around that time. And we know they sent a rocket into space called Osiris Rex, and it had a picture of Tyrannosaurus Rex basically eating or busting up an asteroid. So some say we've already done it. Well, we have. Japan has done it. But some say we've already done it to save this planet in numerous times. Do we have the capability to do that? I would think we do. We got blue beams in fucking space. We're flying in the moon and Mars. They don't tell you everything. They won't tell you that. We've been on every single planet in this solar system. We've had... What about it? I see. No, that's I'm subscribed to his page. He's like a race car fanatic guy. Who's taking off? Russ? Good night, brother. Thanks for stopping by. These fucking blue beams, man. Oh my God, the sky is like Armageddon fucking red at the horizon. Fucking trees are blocking it though. But not only that, Mavi77 whatever posted a video yesterday, and it had a bunch of different light source videos, and I've been seeing stuff like this. Like, it almost looks like northern lights. It almost looks like an aurora borealis kind of in a way. But the sky will be like this greenish, tintish, bluish, and it just lights up a whole section of the sky. Over here, we're seeing it coming from towards Canada and Niagara Falls. And I see it probably once a month, I'll see a sky like that. And I can't explain what's causing it. And we're seeing videos of different color light sources. I seen a video of a country of the yellow light, a video of a country with the orange light, one with the red, light glowing up the whole sky. Another, I've seen blue here, so green here. What's going on in space and what's going on in our skies? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, for sure, tree hugger. We've had a troop, or not a troop, but we've had a man, a human being, touch his feet down on every single planet in this solar system. And we have had bases on both the moon and Mars since the 1980s. Since right around the time when Bob Lazar came out and blew the lid off of Area 51 in Groom Lake S4, right around that same time Bob Lazar was doing that, we first landed on Mars and shit. And we've had bases since the late 80s. That's been basically confirmed. The Germans supposedly have been there since the 30s, because we know for a fact that Hitler escaped and was not killed in that bunker. He fled to South America and then down to Antarctica. And numerous Germans were fled down to Antarctica, and they traced them all down there. They found submarines sunken off the coast of Antarctica. They were there. And Operation High Jump went there. They were encountered by UFOs with Nazi insignias on the side of them, basically, Third Reich fucking symbols on the side of these fucking UFOs. And it's no secret Hitler was getting close with the UFO technology, building the Glock, which I don't think was a UFO personally. I think it was a time machine. And I think it reappeared in Kecksburg, Pennsylvania, and actually crashed. I think the thing that crashed in Kecksburg, Pennsylvania in the 80s or whatever it was, I believe that to be the Nazi flying bell, the UFO called the Glock. I think that's what crashed in Pennsylvania. And I think it came back from time from when it left around the war era, it went somewhere and it came back. But there was a malfunction and it came back in the 80s, or maybe they wanted to come back in the 80s to do something. I don't know. But I believe that to be that UFO because numerous witnesses said they seen a bell-shaped looking UFO flying through the sky before the crash. And one guy said it looked like a flying Liberty Bell flying through the sky. Come on. It was the Glock. It was a fucking time machine. Hitler built a fucking time machine. He also built UFOs. He was the first person to work deals out with an extraterrestrial race. They in turn gave him technology and told him where it was. It was buried in Antarctica. They told him he would have safe passage in these ice caverns and they would lead to Middle Earth. And that's where they went. And they reproduced and they grew their numbers again. And they were, space travelers from then on in. And we stole something from them, which allowed us to get technology. And we were able to get to the moon and Mars. And from what I hear, the real estate on Mars and moon, it's not like you can go up there and just land somewhere. From what I hear, each patch of ground up there is like basically spoken for. There's like 15 different extraterrestrial races supposedly that have pieces of land on Mars, plus the Germans, plus the Russians, plus us. And why do you think they didn't want SpaceX going up to Mars? They don't want SpaceX going up to Mars. They don't. It's a fact. I have a video of a SpaceX rocket going to launch, and right before the launch, a clear as day UFO flies into the fucking picture. You see a little laser type thing shoot out, and then all of a sudden the fucking rocket blows up. That's somebody, I think the Germans, the Mars Germans, sending SpaceX a message. Listen, you can go up in space, have your fun, fly your laps, but you're not coming to Mars. You're not landing anything on Mars. You're not coming to Mars. If you want to come to Mars, you're going to fight for it, and a war will ensue. That's my opinion, but I believe that to be fact all day. Tortillas. Yum. Tortillas. Almond butter. Never made that kind, just the kind of, you put wheat in. I'll email you some. Oh, I could type in the chat now. I forgot because I got the laptop. Sweet. Boom. Oh, hold on here. Let me do something real quick. Sun Kisses, you've been with this channel for a while. I'm glad you made it back. You earned it. You got a wrench now. Hi, Lynn. Hello, Lynn. Hello. Was the Glock. Yep, the Glock, Lynn. Absolutely right. I believe that's what crashed in Kecksburg, Pennsylvania. If you don't believe me, research it. UFO crash in Kecksburg, Pennsylvania. Witnesses seen bell-shaped objects flying through the sky. Hey, where's Sergeant's mom's wrench? I gave it. Did not comment yet? Oh no, it says it's a moderator. I'm in PA. I love that flag, skull and colors. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. It's a perfect, perfect. It went perfect. The name, I had a live feed. I used to be known as Nibiru Freedom Fighter, but I wanted to change my name and I wanted to convert over from a Planet X channel into more of a UFO channel. So I wanted to think of a name. So I had a live feed, and subscribers were just spitting names out. And one of the subscribers spit red, white, and typed red, white, and disclosure out. And I actually liked it. So I picked it. And then once I had the name, I'm searching something to be my logo. You know what I'm saying? So I just typed in American flag and aliens, and bam, it was there. And it was like perfect. And it went perfect together. The cover photo I got is basically an alien face draped in an American flag. So it's good stuff. No problem, Sun Kisses. You earned it. You were with me for a long time. You were with me on my last channel. Hey, Maple Woodland. What's up? Good to see you. Were you at the last live feed? I don't know if you were. Maybe you were. I don't know. Houston. Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. Well, Jason over there, he's from Houston. It's a good city. Oh, you weren't here Saturday? That will help to ground the logs into the deep-rooted anchor. I used to live in Arkansas like my entire life, and now I'm completely in the opposite direction. Right. Yippers. Yeah, guys, this shit, crazy stuff been happening in the skies. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, crazy shit. Japan blowing up an asteroid. I mean, when I read this article, I was like, this has got to be fake news, but it was real news. Japan successfully landed on an asteroid and blew part of it the fuck up in space. Big, massive explosion in space. Will there be consequences for that? Because we know extraterrestrials do not like, any nuclear bombs. They don't want, bombs going off in space. We've already, had people, witnesses, whistleblowers come out and say that. Howdy. I grew up in Kentucky. Where are you from, Maple Woodland? Tree Hugger, where's Tree Hugger from? Kentucky. Thomason's from Houston. Lynn's from Pennsylvania. I'm from Buffalo, New York. Stand up. Just kidding. And where's Maple from? Oh, where's Sun Kisses? Where are you from? Florida or something? Come on, man. You guys gotta drop where you from. Drop where you from. I want to know where everybody's from. We can compare skies on our live feed from now on, and I could say, hey, Lynn, how's the sky? How was the weather in Pennsylvania today? I could say, hey, Jason, how was the weather in Houston today? You know what I'm saying? Because the weather is just going to start getting worse. We already know they're manipulating with the weather. We already know what they're doing with the chemtrails, the fucking HARP. We already know they're making storms. And I really think you're from Arkansas, Little Rock. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. I really believe, what was I talking about now? I really believe, what the hell was I just saying? You see, my mind has been slipping lately, like seriously. I'm talking, and then 2 seconds later, I can't remember what I was just talking about. Getting Alzheimer's already. I don't know. Whatever. Next topic. Buffer. Am I buffering? Damn it. Did I say Planet X or chemtrail or something they didn't want me to say? Shit. Are they taking me out? I'll just start another channel. Don't matter. Done it before. It won't be the first time, and it most definitely probably will not be the last time. Unfortunately. Krusty Go, what's up? What's going on, Krusty? I like looking at my eyes in the camera. The eyes never lie. That's the truth. You can tell if a person's lying. Just look them in the eye. I'm telling you. The eyes never lie. They never lie. The eyes will never lie. And if you meet somebody that can look you straight, you know what I'm saying? At the spur of the moment, not being told ahead of time you were going to be asked questions, you know what I'm saying? Just spur of the moment, and they can look you dead in the eye, then them boys and girls is good. They good. Arkansas, but you're from Arkansas too. Ooh, we got 2 Arkansas up in the house. I like Arkansas. I drove through it one time on my way to Texas to see my sister. A lot of cotton fields. There was a shit ton of freaking cotton fields everywhere down the whole freaking state, the whole entire thruway. All I seen were cotton fields here, cotton fields here, cotton fields here, cotton fields here. But I don't get me wrong, it was a beautiful state. And I'm a big Arkansas Razorbacks fan. I've always been a big fan of the Razorbacks for some reason. Trucks, yeah, trucks down there for sure. Flat Earth thoughts, NFF? Well, I don't really think too much about flat Earth because I don't think the Earth is flat. I just can't jump on board with that. I can't do it. I'm sorry. If you're a flat earther, sun kisses, power to you, but I can't jump on board that theory. I just, I've explored and I've searched and I can't wrap my head on it. I just can't do it. Earth, sphere, round, flat. Because if you're flat, then there has to be an ending. There has to be a drop off. You get what I'm saying? And there's not, because you could sail across the world. So I don't know. Multiple suns? I've seen multiple suns. Sun kisses. I've seen multiple suns setting with my own eyes. Seen it numerous times on numerous occasions. I won't say I've seen it hundreds of times because I haven't. I've probably seen it maybe 4 or 5 times in my entire life. And on those occasions, I can't with 100% certainty say it was another sun. It could have been Planet X. Planet X, I still believe in. I still believe in Planet X, and I still believe Planet X is growing closer to us by the day. And I am a firm believer that one day it will be in our solar system. And, I think, and I keep hearing stories that it's going to pass in front of our sun and it's going to completely block the sun from hitting Earth. It's going to be like an eclipse. And the Earth is going to be on, I don't know how long it's going to last, 3 days or 3 nights, 3 days and 3 nights, maybe. A darkness, just total darkness. And it's going to happen, people. I can feel it in my bones. It's eventually going to happen. But everyone just keeps trying to push the Planet X thing because they want it to come tomorrow. Everybody just wants that proof. It'll get here in its due time. But I believe it is coming still. Me too, Lynn. Me too. Look at all the stars up there. If you go out to the country where there's no smog or pollution and you stare up in the sky, you will see millions and millions of stars everywhere, shooting stars, just stars everywhere. All of those stars that you're looking at are either planets or suns or have potential to have other planets revolving around them. So if you're seeing a million, look how many planets are in our solar system. Okay. How many is there? I don't know the exact number. I don't know, 9, 10, 11, something like that. I don't know. But imagine if every single one of those stars you've seen up there had that many planets revolving around them. So life has to be somewhere else. It has to be. It's just facts. We are not the only living things. Part of me still believes that we are from extraterrestrial descent. And I believe that our DNA was screwed with and we were actually made and put here on Earth by them. I kind of believe that. Part of me thinks they took an alien race that kind of looked like us in a way, and Bigfoots, say, for instance. And they took the DNA from the alien and the DNA from the Bigfoot, and bam, you get us. We're like the in between. Part of me thinks we are alien. Part of me thinks all of us have alien blood in us. I'm in Mabel, Arkansas. Never heard of Mabel. I gotta stop in and ask Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea. Then a left will take you to the interstate, but a right will bring you right back here to me. Thank God for good directions. The strange thing is, it's normally I will see chat way, way late after the streamer, but it's the other way around. And it's like he's laughing, but we are in real time. Mabel Valu. Skip to Malou, my darling. Tree Hugger Day Mahoney. We, the Yeti, we could be. Just think about it. You got to think outside the box to be able to think like this, people. It's not out of the realm of possibility. It's really not. They say there are ETs or aliens that look almost like humans. Look at that one autopsy video. That thing looks almost human-like. Now, what if you took that species of extraterrestrial and you came down to Earth and you got the caveman or the Bigfoot, and you took both DNAs and you created some kind of hybrid thing between the alien race that looks like humans and Bigfoot. Now, the aliens are short. They're only like 3 feet tall, but they look like us. Bigfoots are like 8, 9 feet tall. So we're in between. If you do the numbers, we're in between the heights of both those people. It would match out perfectly. It really would. Because Bigfoot's 8 or 9 feet. Them people 3 feet. We're right around 6 feet. So it's like somewhere in the middle. You get what I'm saying? So alien DNA, Bigfoot DNA, bring them together. Boom, you have humans. Let them run free here. They come down, they abduct us, they put microchips in us, they put cameras in us, they put audio equipment in us so they can hear us, and they monitor all of our lives like some giant big experiment, like we're mice in a maze or rats in a maze. You get what I'm saying? And that's not out of the realm of possibility, people. That could actually be what happened. Now, I am a firm believer in God, too, as well. I believe in God, but part of me just thinks we were put here mixing DNA of some sorts. And part of me thinks we didn't start here. Part of me thinks we got our start on Mars. I believed we lived on Mars before we came here. Something happened to Mars, we came here. And I believe the same thing that happened to Mars is going to happen to Earth. Okay, we had the ice age already where everything was completely frozen. I believe Earth is going to do the reverse opposite of that next. For its next big cycle, it's just going to be heat, hot, dry. It's going to turn all the landscape into like a desert, basically. And everything's going to burn. We're going to have fires all over the planet, just burning everything. And it's going to be like a fucking nuclear bomb went off, just like a barren wasteland. And that's the opposite of ice age. Get what I'm saying? And we already had our ice age. So what's next? And some people have envisioned Earth being like this in the future. We're going to get hit by an asteroid. We're gonna. That's a fact. It's not if, it's when. Whether I agree or not, I've has always stayed true to his beliefs. Yes, I have. I have sun kisses because that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I got. I don't have much in this world, so I hold on to my beliefs. I hold on to them for dear life. You never see the stars from a plane. They are closest thing to us, right? You're right. No, I have. I have. Well, I haven't seen it. I've seen supposed Venus. Remember when Venus was all big and bright in our sky? I flew on a plane then and I seen Venus in the sky, or what they said was Venus. But I'm a firm believer, people. Planet X is coming still. So don't count it out just yet. It's going to get here sooner or later, and it's going to completely eclipse the sun. And we are going to be without light for a lot of people say 3 days and 3 nights because that's some biblical thing. It could even be longer. Who knows how gigantic this planet is, and who knows how long it's going to take it to move out of the sun's path. 3.5 days sounds about right. If the sun don't come out for 3 days, people will be fucking mass panic. Earth will be in an up, just everything will be uprooted. There will be riots. There will be everything. People wait for these kind of excuses to just act like fucking fools and idiots. They really do. Anything to go out and loot some stores and look like a fool, right? Portals. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Sunkiss. I am big on the fucking portals for sure. And they're everywhere. I tell people all the time there are certain spots on this earth, they're energy spots where your compasses go crazy, like the Bermuda Triangle, shit like that. In these spots, there are portal doors. Because where do the people go in the Bermuda Triangle that disappear? All those planes over the years, all those boats over the years. Where did these people go? They all went somewhere. They never found the bodies. They never found the wreckage. So where the fuck did they go? Where did all these people that went missing in the national parks go? People turn up missing every fucking day in this country. And they're not always killed by serial killers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some are abductions, but people actually walk right through portal doors sometimes without even fucking realizing it. But where on earth do they go? That's the big ultimate question, because those planes that are flying in the Bermuda Triangle that fly through that portal door and disappear, they fly somewhere. Do they survive some kind of time warp like that? I don't know. Do they die? Do they live? And if they live, are all these people partying somewhere on another planet or in another time? Maybe they went back in time. Maybe they went to the future. Maybe they went to another planet. All I know is they went somewhere. And all I know is that we do have energy spots on this fucking planet. And even right here in the good old United States of America, where strange shit fucking happens every single day and will fucking make your compasses go nutty. Everything. Facts. More facts for you. Fun facts, kids. Fun facts. Fun facts. Man. Ghosts are fun. Yes, they are. I agree. 100. 100 on that one, brother. Definitely agree. I've had a lot of paranormal experiences in my life. I've had a lot of alien experiences. Well, not a lot, but a few. They could have been dreams, but they felt real. MSM? What's that mean? Ain't that what they put in Chinese food? I'm just fucking with you. I know that's MSG. I believe in ghosts. Sorry, sounded right for the comments. Wow, man, never thought about it that way before. I know, right, Krusty? You got to sometimes, man. You got to. Because it could be the truth. Hey, oh, listen what I say. Oh, was that just an orb? Did anybody else see that? Or was that an ash from that I just blew? But that was like 20 seconds before that. I've caught orbs and I've caught dark shadow figures next to me on my live feeds in this same exact spot. Super Dave. What up, brother? Thank you for showing up. Hey, better late than never, man. Right? At least you showed. At least you showed. I give it an A for effort, brother. An A for effort. Can't say what it was. You seen what, Jason? What'd you see? I'm not. Separate my side. I don't believe it's fair. Slitting my throat is all I am. I love the chili peppers. Love rap. Combining the two. Perfect. Love country music the most, though. I have a new video. I think are UFOs. Name could be birds. All right, I'll check it out. Super Dave. Too bad your last name wasn't Osborne. Super Dave Osborne. Yeehaw! His typing hard keyed style has now lucidly dreamed itself into music. Go ahead, I don't want that. Brought it home for everyone else to eat. Oh man, I'm over an hour. Shit. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. It's been real. Really has. Thank you, everybody who stopped by tonight. Thank you. It was a great live feed. It was a pleasure. And I thank each and every one of you who stopped out to support. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Jason Tomlinson. Thank you, Krusty Goat. Thank you, Tree Hugger. Thank you, Super Dave. Thank you, Mrs. Red, White, and Disclosure. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Maplewood. Maplewood, is that how you say it? Maple Woodland. Thank you, Maple Woodland. Who else am I missing here? Mark, sorry, Sun Kisses. Thank you, Sun Kisses. Thank you, Russ, Our Skies. Who else was here? There's a few other people here. Can't get this thing to drag up. Said Jason Tomlinson, I think, already. Thank you. If I missed you, I'm sorry. If I missed you guys, I'm sorry. It's hard for me to scroll this freaking thing. I can't click on scroll it down. There we go. Thank you, guys. Oh, 9 people. I almost got up to 10. Maybe next time. Saturday night, 7:15. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be more of the good stuff. Okay, I'm ending this stream now, guys. Peace and love. Take care.